85 and sunny, cloud in the sky, some kind of breezy, now cloud in the sky. 85 and sunny, cloud in the sky. 85 and sunny, cloud in the sky. 85 and sunny, cloud in the sky, some kind of breezy, now cloud in the sky. Palms in the wind, sand in my eyes, we rubbing Tahitian vanilla lotion on my thighs. Don't forget the sunscreen, you need that. Don't forget the camera, you need that. Baby, take a picture, look at that away. About to get it poppin', click, click, bang, bang.
I'm Maria with the Talk of the City, and I'm here with E.Buckles. First, you have to tell me, who is E.Buckles and what is your craft?
Well, E.Buckles is, my real name is E.Buckles, and I go by E.Buckles, Buck. Buckles, like, I go by different names, and my craft is, I have a few different crafts. Filmmaking, playwriting, screenwriting, show promoting, and some people say I'm an activist, but I don't really call myself an activist. I'm more of just a person who vents to the public a lot, you know, through my films and through a lot of different things, through like write-ups and through Twitter. Like, you know, I just like speak on how I feel a lot, and like most of the time I speak through my work.
So, we're here at your House of Young event. Can you tell me what your motivation is behind it and how it got started?
House of the Young. Well, House of the Young actually began sometime last year. It was when I wasn't in college. I was a like fresh person to the new world, like, you know, clean out of high school, and I was actually planned on going to New York for college, but like some things happened to where I couldn't go, so I had to set out a semester, and like I was just bored. I was just working like 9 to 5 work, and I watch like mad movies. I watch movies a lot, and like one of my favorite movies is Love Jones and like House Party and stuff like that, and like you know, I was used to like, you know, coming to shows down here, and like, you know, people put on poetry nights, people put on, you know, like concerts and stuff like that, and like I said, okay, why up north people put on these like, you know, dope shows, like, you know, with art, film, poetry and stuff like that, but in New Orleans, like, you know, we rarely see it, and when we do see it, like people don't come out and support. So I said, okay, well maybe, you know, I can just put on these shows, because like, you know, at first I just planned on doing like one show for Black History Month, and it was gonna be a art show with like music and like, you know, poetry and stuff like that. So I was really inspired just because of the fact that nobody else was doing it in New Orleans, and I wanted to like bring a new approach to events and shows down here, like, you know, just something positive for the youth, because you know, I was used to going to events where it was like, you know, a lot of bad vibes, negativity, and like violence and stuff like that, and like this is our 8th show, and we never had any problems at any of the shows.
So, would you say overall that your shows are successful? Do you think that you're getting what you set out to get from them?
Well, okay, well, in all honesty, like what I plan on getting out, you know, from these shows was to affect other people and to affect artists in the city who were sitting at home and were like, okay, I don't have any opportunity to like get my work out. And like I said, we're on our 8th show, and you know, I've had at least over 200 artists like, you know, participate with House of the Young and Sounds of the People in any event that I put on. Like, so like, you know, I helped out a lot of people by, you know, letting them perform, like, you know, sell merchandise, show films, do poetry, like, and some people, it was the first time ever, like, you know, performing at House of the Young. So like, you know, I think that it is successful because of the fact that we're touching so many people, and you know, our movement is just growing like bigger and bigger.
Right. So your company is Raw Vision.
Right.
What is your idea behind Raw Vision, and what is your ultimate goal?
Okay, yeah, that's a tough question. Okay, Raw Visions is not only a film company, but Raw Visions is also a company of just young artists who do everything from visual work to film, I'm tripping. Well, we just do everything from visual art to dance to poetry to writing to editing. We put on shows like and we do all of these different arts. And my overall goal for Raw Vision is as a film company is to honestly to shed light on the problems that are being put in the dark. I don't want to say that we're only speaking for African Americans, but at this moment, I don't feel like anybody in New Orleans or like anybody anywhere is speaking for us. So I want to shed light on problems that nobody ever shed light on. I want to put things on blast, quote unquote. I want to make people think about things that's really going on. I'm working on this project right now that's my friend read the script and he said, yo, the Illuminati might kill you. And I don't believe in the Illuminati, but so I'm just like I said, I don't really call myself an activist, but I do want to shed light on situations that are taking place everywhere, negative situations, positive situations, but right now we're focusing on all of these negative situations that are being pointed towards our youth, blacks and just people in general now. And also I want to bring back urban media, because it's really hard for a black person in Hollywood today, and it's really hard for black people in the industry right now. Tyler Perry is doing wonderful, but people don't know that they're giving Tyler Perry hell. So I'm just trying to bring back urban media, bring back our boys in the hoods, bring back our Fridays, bring back our Spike Lee joints, because black people are real people, and I feel that our stories need to be heard. And in America, the best way to get stories heard is through entertainment, through film, through music. And I can't really speak for music because black people got music on lock right now, but film, I think that we need to come back with film. Black people need to come back with film and tell our stories, and tell our stories in a manner that it needs to be told.